Good evening. We are back for part 2 to tonight. Mm. Let's talk about it. We're going to be talking about why men prefer you to be insecure. They don't want you to be confident at all. And they want to get you at a discount, sis. And the only way that they can get you at a discount is when you have low self-esteem, low confidence, insecurities. Think about it. It's like going to a pawn shop, right? And if they can make you believe that the item that you are wanting to pawn is not worth much, then they're going to try to get you or get the item that is worth a lot at a discount. Thank you, Mr. Skinny TV. They're going to try to get you at a discount. And you know how much it's worth, but they want you to not know that information. They don't want you to know what you're worth. Then they can't get the item off of you. And then next thing you know, you come back in that pawn shop and what's the price? The price that you should have sold him or sold the item to the person for. That's how the pawn shop works. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. These men do not want you to know your worth, your value, because then they cannot get you at a discount price.
Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
Wait a minute. We got a good wait. I gotta go back up. Is it Lisa? Nicole, honey, let's talk about this first before we dive into tonight's topic. That is a good chat. Okay, so this goes back to the video that I did not too long ago. And it's about you not being delusional. Okay. Just like classism exists, you also have to deal with not tax brackets, classism, all of that stuff matters when it comes to this conversation, because there are some girls that have not worked on themselves in any type of way. And I'm not talking about weight, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where you have not done any type of work on yourself. You have nothing to offer, yet you have all of these demands. Then you also got to be realistic. You got to be realistic. What video was that? I'm trying to pull it up. Not the voice. The Erica Banks video. The Erica Banks video. Huge, right? Huge. You have to understand that, like, some women are just not realistic. And I have to keep it real with you. How are you not being realistic? You really expect for men in clubs, when you don't fit a shallow, narrow image, to accept you. It's not realistic. It's not. And that's what the Erica Banks situation was about. It's like you want rappers and things in there to give you attention. And it's like you don't fit their shallow perspective. Like you don't fit their shallowness. So it's like, why would you do that to yourself? There's a girl that I follow on TikTok. She lives in San Francisco. She's a plus size white girl. She has no problem with her dating life. You want to know why? Because of her environment. She's not in LA. She's not in Miami. You got to learn how to play the game in the environment that you can truly win in. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So there are just certain environments Yoni don't go into. There are certain environments I will thrive in, and then there are certain environments where I'm just a regular. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I know how the game goes. You got to learn how to play the game. So you can't be putting yourself in certain environments demanding this. Girl, what? When they have all of these choices. And then because of the environment is shallow, you got to compete with the shallowness. You can't use your brain, sis. They don't care about that. Don't use your intellect. They don't care about that. Suzette Samuels, you think they cared about how smart she was in the strip club? No. That's why she was getting the butt injections and the butt shots, because they didn't care about her intellect. They wanted her body to look a certain way. You get what I'm saying? So you got to know the game. You got to know the game. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you for the super chat. You got to know the game. You're not going to thrive the same in every environment. And it is what it is. You're just not. So I do feel like you got to learn how to play at your level. And everyone level is going to be different. Like me, I'm at a level, right? But a supermodel is on a totally different level, y'all. A supermodel with millions of followers is just on a totally different level. And it's because she's able to put herself out there to where, with her millions of followers, with her platform, with her body aesthetic and how it tends to be pretty standard, and it's not average, it's above average because she has the supermodel figure and things like that. She could actually attract like tycoons that live overseas. Do you think I would be able to do that? No, I don't even have the reach. I don't have the reach. Even with my platform, I don't have the reach. You got to play at your level, and you can't take it personally unless you want to level up. That's always an option. You can always go back to the drawing board. You're like, you know what? I'm a level up, and I'm a hit the gym more, or I'm a level up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this differently. It's up to you. It's up to you. But you can't compare yourself to a supermodel. You just cannot. It doesn't even make sense. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do this? You don't have, first of all, you don't have a supermodel body. You don't have 2 million followers on social media. It just logically does not make sense. Why are you crushing your self-esteem like that? But listen, I think her name is Sammy. Sammy from San Francisco. She's getting a 6-figure man. She plus size. She's size 16. You know, like, it's all about where you are. There was a reason why I chose Houston over LA. I would not thrive in LA. I'm very aware of that. There were a few people that made it known in my comment section under my Erica Banks video that I would not thrive in LA and Miami. Do you ever see me in Miami? No. I don't care if it's the popular thing to do. I don't care. Don't care. Do you see me in LA? No, not like that. You don't see me on the club scene and things like that. I'm not going to thrive there. Learn how to play the game at your level. Okay? No need in you being down on yourself and playing yourself like that. In Houston, I'm going to thrive here. And the reason is because they like thicker women. It's just, it is what it is. They like thicker women. I fit the aesthetic. I fit the body type here. I'm just being honest with you. So it's all about where you go, where you are. And also, like, I'm gonna be real. I'm not even out here looking for a man that's 6'4", he has a 6-pack, and he makes $1 million. Like, I'm not looking for that guy. I'm sorry. Everybody's looking for that guy. In Houston, everybody is looking for that guy. Why would I go look for that guy when everybody else is looking for that guy? Does that make sense to you? No, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't. So I'm not looking for that guy. Why would I go look for him? There's a reason. Listen, I go for medium height, medium build, medium income, medium. You want to know why? Because I feel like that's where I'm at. That's where I'm currently at. Now, listen, this is how the game is, right? If you're the supermodel, you don't have to be medium. You don't, girl. You could be off the charts, hun, because there's no rules for you. So you got to learn how this goes. You can be successful. Y'all know I tell y'all medium, 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 medium. And am I gonna put this on Patreon? Am I? I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just be real with you. This is how real I am about it. This is how real I am with myself. Medium penis size. Because a lot of y'all be trying to go for the man that got the big, that's a lot of work. You got to maintain that in a relationship. Who wants to maintain something that, something this size, girl? Your jaw gonna be all messed up, just locked up. You can't move. And it's just like, oh my God, I can't feel my jaw. Girl, what? Like, I think about stuff like that. You know what else I think about? I think about like, damn, do I want to stay in a house where it echoes? No, that sounds so lonely. It sounds cold too. Because in order for you to stay in a house like that, you probably gonna be in it by yourself a lot because your man gotta work to provide for a house that can echo. You get what I'm saying? So when I say I'm very real, very real, very, 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 very real. So I had to put that out there. I'm like, that's why I'm like medium. I gotta be able to maintain that. I can't maintain something this size, like you can go out, have fun with it, but who wants to deal with that? Like, oh my God, it's too much. So, yeah, you be real, ladies. Be very, very, very real with yourself because I don't feel like a lot of girls are being real because you got to think about how you're going to get older. You got to think about how you are going to have kids, but then the kids leave. Do you still want to stay in a house that echoes? No. You got to think about how, again, you have to maintain that sexual relationship between you and your partner, both ends though. It's not one-sided. He needs to be maintaining it just as much as you do. When I think about sex, I think about my iPhone charger. You know what I mean? You got to recharge. That's what sex is to me, between you and your partner. Got to recharge. Got to stay charged, right? So because you got to stay charged, you want to get something that you can manage. Okay, not something that feels like a job. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be real about it. So stay in your lane, stay at your level, and learn how to work with that. Learn how to use that. There's nothing wrong with an average male. There's nothing wrong with an average woman. There is nothing wrong with being average. I honestly feel like the whole Black excellence thing, yeah, that is requiring Black people to overwork, overextend. Yeah, reach for the stars, right? But in order for you to truly reach for them stars, you got to do triple the work, and it's like, who got time for that? So listen, Black people, it's okay. And then our average ain't really average because medium is still fine to me. You know what I mean? So our average is not average. I think an average woman, a Black woman, are we talking about an average Black woman? She still look good for her age. She how old? She 50. She don't look 50. That's why I'm like average. Y'all better embrace it. Shoot, I felt like the whole Black excellence thing, that was just another way for us to work harder, and being told that we don't measure up. So I just don't go for that. Yeah, like a Black woman that's 52, she don't look 52. An average Black woman 52, she don't even look 52. I feel like we still look fine with our average having selves at 52 years old. I'm just saying. Now, the men, that's a little different. It depends on if they took care of themselves, if they did right by their kids and by the women in their family or in their personal space. All of that matters when it comes to old age for men. But I think average Black women look good at 50. I do. Ain't nothing wrong with being average. I don't see why everybody's trying to be like, I'm not average. I don't see what's wrong with it. Okay, let me go ahead and play this video. So this man went viral on TikTok because he said dating in 2022 is crazy. Average chicks acting like teens. Now, let's just get into what he has to say. Hold on, let me refresh. Because I think it's mid, and I don't want y'all to hear it midway through. Come on. And while we waiting, I mean, if you have, oh wait,
You got 7 out of 10s and 6.5s acting Hollywood, trying to dub a nigga like me. I know the game, you feel me? But sometimes I don't want a 10 because, you know, it takes more effort. Sometimes I want to fuck with a 7, you know, because it's easier and more convenient. But even they acting Hollywood, bro. This shit is crazy. Yo, the dating game in 2022 is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You got 7 out of 10s and 6.5s acting Hollywood, trying to dub a nigga like me. I know the game, you feel me? But sometimes I don't want a 10 because, you know, it takes more effort. Sometimes I want to fuck with a 7, you know, because it's easier and more convenient. But even they acting Hollywood, bro. This shit is crazy.
okay, let's talk about it. First of all, let me be real. So, you know, I talked about levels and how real you need to be, right? This man is not being real. He's not. He's not being real. The reason why I say that is because he determines a woman's standards by how she looks. Now, remember when I said earlier in this live, I said, it doesn't matter what level that you're playing on, right? You should play at your level, right? But that doesn't mean that just because you're an average, you're 5, you're a 4, that just means you shouldn't have any standards at all. See, that's where he lost me. He lost me because he feels like a girl that is a 4 in looks just should not have any standards at all. Or a 5 in looks should not have any standards at all. And that's crazy. That doesn't make any sense to me. He sounds ridiculous. So he feels like if you're a 7, you shouldn't have the standards of a 10. First of all, sir, if you can get a 10, why not play at that level? Why are you looking for a 7, right? Because you feel like she will have lower standards. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter, ladies, if you're a 5, a 4, or a 3. Your standards should be what they are. And he should play at his level. Now, if he doesn't like to deal with a woman that's a 4 or 5, why are you dealing with a woman that's a 4 or 5? Why? Every woman should have standards. So, Sammy from San Francisco, the plus size girl, 16 dress size, right? She still has standards, but she plays at her level. She's not out here trying to date a rapper. She's dating some nerdy, corny guy that works in tech, and they look good together. You know, like they go well together. They're like peanut butter and jelly, but she still has standards though. You get what I'm saying? So playing at your level, and just because you feel like you are average does not mean you should lower your standards. It just means that you shouldn't be going for a guy that you know is just, come on. He's shallow. He cares about your waist size. He's shallow, and he lives in a shallow city. So he's going to care about that stupid stuff. So you wouldn't go for some guy like that, right? But that doesn't mean you shouldn't have standards for a guy that is on your level, especially if he's approaching you. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, this entire conversation, it really lacks integrity for me. It lacks integrity for me. Yeah, that's the guy. Listen, the average Joe in tech ain't no average Joe. You get what I'm saying? See, Sammy is smart. Everybody want to go after the rappers. Everybody want to go after everybody wants to go after the celebrities, the influencers and stuff like that. But see, Sammy is smart. A guy in tech, an average Joe in tech in San Francisco actually makes really good money. She's the horse girl. Yes. I showed her on this. I think I've shown her on this page a few times. They want to go for the athletes and stuff like that. Don't do that. You really are wasting your time. You should go for the average Joe that makes good money. He has health care, health insurance, a 401k plan, a pension, and maybe some investment accounts. Maybe he has some passive incomes and stuff that he got going on the side. You going after the rapper, and everybody going after the rapper. Everybody. Just like he needs to come to the realization that 7s still have standards. 10s, they still have standards. I don't get what he's talking about. All these girls, what do you mean? See, the difference between this man and the difference between a 7 and a 10 is she's literally going off of looks. That's it. That's it. So he thinks in his misogynistic mind, he thinks that a woman that's a 7 should have lower standards for him. That don't make sense. Stay in your tax bracket. Stay at your level, sir. Because it doesn't matter what level of woman you choose, they should all have standards. You get what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Do I sound crazy? The girl, she's on TikTok, you guys. I gotta find her TikTok name. I follow her on TikTok. I love that girl. She's hilarious. But that's what I'm saying. It's like men want to get you at a discount, even when they feel like they're lowering their standards to get a 7, but they're trying to get her because they feel she should be easier in his mind. And that's all ego. That's all ego. Because what does her standards have to do with you? You chose to pursue a 7 when you feel you could get a 10. Now, listen, he's a man, right? Not all men can get 10s. Let's be real. Not all men out here can get 10s, but he's the type where he feel like he could go out here and get a 10. All right, so why are you going and getting a 7 then? Why are you going out here getting a 7 expecting for her to lower her standards for you? Make that make sense. Yes, entitlement, you guys. That is exactly what it is. Entitlement. He is entitled to a woman, her body, her standards, her requirements, because he feels like because he can go out and get a 10, she, being a 7, should just accept him just like that. So, of course, you guys, I'm going to tell you to keep your standards high. Why would I not? Make these men work. Make these men work. I don't care if you're a 2. Make these men work. They approach you, right? So make these men work for it. If you're a 10, make them work. If you're a sex worker, make them work. Make them work. All of them. Make them work. Make them work. Because men have a range that they will respond to. Well, it looks like he didn't respond. It didn't go well. That's what it's looking like. It looked like his range ain't working like it used to. Because he over here on TikTok complaining. See, the arrogance in the ego of men, it's so fascinating to me. It's just very fascinating. It is so fascinating to me. His range ain't working no more. And you want to know why? Because men have been getting passes for too long. They have. Y'all been having it easy for a while now. Did y'all think that was going to continue forever? See, this is where y'all messed up. Y'all allowed Kevin Samuels to boost y'all little head up. And then y'all wanted to come out the crevices like the little creatures and vouchers that you are. And then you wanted to expose yourself. You wanted to expose how you really feel. And so women are listening now. Y'all wanted us to listen, right? We listening. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm a 7. That don't mean I can't have standards. I just need to make sure I'm not going after what? The millionaire? Got it. Because I'm a 7. Only 10s can get the millionaire. Okay, so why are you coming at me? Why are you not going after your 10? Your pockets don't match. It's your pockets. Because you know that 10 ain't going to go for your pockets. You're not producing enough. You know what? You know what they tell us? You need to level up. Women need to step into their femininity. It sounds like you need to step into your masculinity, sir. Your pocket's not matching. What's going on? See, y'all didn't think that far ahead. See, Kevin Samuels really boosted y'all's head up so big to where you couldn't see far ahead, sir. You know what? I'm going to call you son. You couldn't see that far ahead, son. You didn't see how it was going to backfire. You just did. You know what? You were better off being quiet. You were. Moving in silence. But no, the Godfather himself, may he rest his soul. He done told y'all to come out and speak up and be men, right? Do it. And look what's happening. 7s don't even want to deal with you no more. Their standards are just too freaking high. They're just too high. And so now you can't You can't go dip and dive in what you was able to dip and dive in without that much work. And now 7s are requiring work. And then now you stuck, right? You stuck. Your range, it ain't ranging like it used to. And so now you like, dang, even the 7s are requiring me to do this. Da-da-da. Maybe you need to go lower, sir. Maybe you need to go back to a 4 or 5. Maybe your pockets really are 4 or 5 range. 3. But it don't seem like your pockets on the level of a 7. That's what it sounds like. So I don't know. It's interesting how this all works. And please, ladies, please understand that I'm just using their verbiage, right? 7s, 10s. I can understand it, but it don't make sense when your pockets don't match. So I'm gonna be real with you. If you are a 7 woman, he needs to be making 6 figures. If you're a 10, he needs to be rich. That's how this works. And I know it's pissing a lot of y'all off, but you know what? I'm entertained. If you're a 6 or a 5, middle class. He need to be upper middle class, somewhere in there. And then, if you below that, you can go for the average Joe. He need to make at least 40,000 a year. You know what I mean? Let's play. Let's play then. We are doing exactly what you told us to do. Why are y'all upset? Why are y'all upset? Why are y'all so upset? Even the 2s and the 3s, my man need to make at least 40,000. That's average, right? 40,000. Cool. And to the young man that's in this video, it just sounds like he don't make enough money. That's what it sounds like. So men wanted to raise the bar. Men wanted to raise the bar for women. Got it. So now we're raising the bar for men. Your pockets need to match. And it's simple. 2 things that men lie about. How much money they have and how much money they can spend. They lie about how much their finances. That's what they lie about. They lie about their finances. They lie about how much money they make. They lie about their finances. You cannot believe anything that a man tells you when it comes to his pockets, period. And I'll give it to you. Women lie about our weight. We lie about our dress size. We lie about our weight. We lie about our dress size. See, men and women are very similar. We're like twins. We're just opposites, right? We're required to show up differently in the world. So our lies, we lie, but we're one of the same. So women will lie about their weight, their dress size, and men will lie about their finances and how much money they actually make. It's a fair trade-off, right? So when we move forward, right, we're going to require differently. You want sex. We know that. You want sex after you have put in the time and the investment, right? But in order for you to get that, you actually got to put in the time and the investment. A lot of y'all's wallets don't match the woman that you're trying to invest in. You're not matching. The 10, you don't have enough money for her, son. You need to reduce and go down a level to like a 6. Because that's how this works. That is how this works. And so if you're trying to go for a 10 and your pockets don't match that, why are you going for a 10? Why? And then you want to call her a gold digger. You can't even afford her. Her lashes cost what? $200, $80 from $80 to $200. Her nails cost what? I know my nails is like $150, $160, almost $200. I'm not even getting them super long. And then and my feet included. And then some of these girls, they like to wear certain handbags and they like to wear designer, this, and this. Again, like when you're going for a 10, maybe you truly cannot afford a 10. You can't afford a 10. Some of these girls, I don't even know how they do it. They be getting their special clip-ins. They be getting the tape-ins. All of that stuff costs. You want a baddie, right? You want a woman that's very attractive, that looks good on your arm, so it can help you with your male ego. She costs. She's not free. And see, this is why men, they don't want you to put any type of investment in your beauty, because as soon as you do, you instantly come out of their tax bracket. They can't afford you. Soon as you start buying things and doing things for yourself that they cannot afford, you have removed yourself out of their tax bracket, and they cannot stand that, because they're thinking like, damn, can I even afford a woman like that? No. That's why you should play at your level. And that's the thing. Men want to talk about women playing at their level, but y'all don't play at y'all's level either. Y'all don't. Y'all always going outside of your level thinking that you can bag her, but you can't afford her. You cannot keep up with how expensive she is. She goes out to eat every week. You can't afford that. She takes trips with her friends. You can't afford that. You can't. So why go after somebody like that? Now, again, in the beginning of this live, I literally told you, you don't see me out here going after the 6'4" guy that makes $1 million and has a six-pack. You don't, and you won't. I'll let the 10s have that. I'll let the 10s have that. Maybe you should take my approach. Maybe you should take my approach. We ain't even got the facials. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I'll go sit in some salt. Ooh, my guilty pleasure right now is the IVs. Oh, I love that. What else? The vagina facials, you know, the more money a man make, the more shallow he is, right? That's what they say. So, you know, the fat freezing, the lipo, the BBL, all of that stuff costs. You know, he want the perky boobs. Your boobs can't be real and hang. So it's like, yeah, the vagina facial. You can't have no ingrown hairs. You can't have no bumpy bikini line and stuff. So all of that costs. Like, are men okay? Are y'all like being realistic? Because I think y'all being delusional. So, yeah, like you guys, they don't want stretch marks. Now you can get that removed. I'm going through that process right now. It hurt like hell, but I mean, they getting removed. Yes, the vagina facial, all that costs. We should really like have a live where y'all come on and y'all talk about how expensive your grooming routine is, so these men can get a real understanding of how much it costs to be with a woman. And that's why I think a lot of y'all would prefer to be with a man, because men don't cost that much. But you guys, can we also talk about this though? Why? There's something about the feminine energy. Why is it that modern women got their shit together, gay men got their shit together? Those are the only two people collectively that got their shit together. I mean, y'all, I was on Hinge, and let me tell you, I'm like, why are all the gay men with the cars and the nice places and it look like they got careers, they got their life together, they got their self-care together, they got their routine together. And then you look at a heterosexual man and his life is a mess. Like, he don't have a routine for real. He don't have a schedule when it comes to his laundry and cleaning his bathroom and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, I would actually date a gay man at this point, because I know they got their finances in order. They got a routine. They got self-care. They got all of these things in order that you would think heterosexual men would have, but they don't. What is going on? I can't be the only one that is noticing that. Like, I'm on Hinge and I'm like, oh my God, okay, he has a nice job. He has a good career. Oh my God, he has a nice place. Oh, okay, he has a nice car. He has a car. And he's gay. He gay. Then, okay, I'm like, okay, swipe left, not gonna be a match because he's gay. Cool, moving on. And so then I go to the next guy. I'm like, okay, he's heterosexual. His life is a freaking mess. And I can just tell. It's the photos they take. Stop taking photos in your house when you know it's not clean. I don't understand that. And then wrinkled shirt, wrinkled pants, and they don't know how to dress. Some of y'all dressing too young for your age, and it's disturbing. Like, sir, you're 40. What are you doing dressing like a rapper? Then it's not even just the black man, y'all, because you know my hinge is mixed. Everybody is mixed, right? But it's like, Jerry, why you wear that wrinkled shirt? Why are you wearing those wrinkled jeans? What are we doing? And why would you wear them shoes? You knew better. The gay men know how to dress, y'all. They know how to dress. They know, and you know why? It's because they embrace their femininity. They embrace it. That's why they got their stuff together, because they embrace their femininity. And I'm not, do they embrace it in ways that's, you know, it's all the way out there? Yes, but it's like, if heterosexual men could just embrace it just a little, right? They would have a self-care routine. They would be on a healing journey. Their space would be kept because they understand that when it comes to your personal space and keeping it kept, it actually helps with your mental health so you're not depressed, you know? Then if you embrace your femininity, right? You taking care of yourself to where you can perform better on the job. You taking care of yourself to where you're eating healthier. You're not drinking beers every night and every day. You're not drinking Hennessy every time you go out. You actually drinking some water, you know, and it's just, you guys, there is a major shift when it comes to men today. And it's just it's disappointing. Because I'm like, damn, gay men, listen, y'all got y'all stuff together. And it don't make sense why gay men do and heterosexual straight men don't. What is going on? What is going on? I don't understand it, y'all. And every time I was on Hinge and I'm like, oh, okay, he got a career, gay. I'm like, oh my God, this is depressing. So yeah, I had to log out. Thank you. Hypermasculinity is the issue. That's my point, y'all. That is my point. That is my point. And that's why gay men be coming on the platform like, yeah, Yoni, you ain't lying about that. I know, because we out here dealing with the same thing. Both of us. You think gay men are the only ones being the breadwinners in relationships? No, some of us are. Even white women. I'm on TikTok. I'm like, girl, you was doing what? Oh my gosh. And if you're new here, you need to join. Yes, you need to go on Facebook and join these groups. Right? If you call yourself having a man, you call yourself being married. You need to join these groups where it's in different cities, and it's like, hey sis, is this your man? The Dallas one? Listen, the Dallas one is so messy in there, and I'm like, girl, let me pull it up. I can't show you the actual page because I'm gonna get in trouble. But the Dallas, the Fort Worth, and the DFW, I don't even know what that means or what that represents. But girl, this one is messy. And it's because it has 19K members. Yes. And then also, sis, is this your man? Dallas? I'm in that one. I'm in, hey sis, is this your man? I'm in the Kansas City one. Had to do my hometown. I was just doing that to be nosy, girl. And then hey sis, is this your man? Or no, hey sis, are we dating the same guy? Houston, you need to join that one, sis. You need to join. You need to join. If you caught the one in Dallas though, that one, oh my God. Oh, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Okay, that one is messy. That one is messy. That one is messy. So go ahead and join them groups. And that's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say, y'all. It is a mess. And it don't matter if the man black, it don't matter if he white, don't matter if he Mexican, don't matter. These men are acting a damn fool. Just go on there and join. Just go. Facebook groups, for real. And I hate to say it, but like a lot of the culture in the group is meeting men off Hinge or meeting men off Bumble and trying to make sure the guy that you're dating isn't married or isn't in a relationship. And you will be surprised how many men are married. You'll be surprised how many men are in a relationship. You'll be surprised of how many men are just out here serial dating just to sleep with women, lying, leading them on, making it seem like they want to be in a relationship. There was this one guy, I was on Hinge. No, I was on Coffee Bagel, and in his description, it was saying things like, well, what's something that you want to tell about yourself or whatever. He said all the right things. Good communicator, emotionally intelligent. I'm like, sir, did you really just go and copy and paste from a woman's Instagram about femininity and self-help and leveling up and men that you should go for and stuff like that? Did he really think I was going to buy into that? I'm like, sir, that's what you want to tell about yourself? How you're a good communicator and you're emotionally intelligent? That's something women would do. That's something we would say. That verbiage, it was just like he copied and pasted. Be careful out here, y'all. And this man, he was white. He was white. It was so scripted. I'm like, sir, what are we really? And I'm like, I'm reading this and I'm like, that's exactly what I want to hear. And you know what? I'm not buying it because men love to tell you exactly what you want to hear. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. So I'm like, block, swipe. Let's go to the next one. He definitely copied and pasted that like it was a job interview. I'm like, sir, you're doing too much. You need to change that. So be careful out here, y'all. Be careful. These men are out here doing some interesting things. And eventually they're really like pushing themselves into a corner because it's like every little game that they have, it's like women are catching on to it. They are. Like in these groups that I'm talking about, a lot of these women are like, girl, you post a man that you dating, they investigate. Girl, this one girl, she was like, have you ever seen this man dating this man? Why she found out this man was married. And she was like, well, this is what I found. Like she the FBI. I said, girl, I'm coming in here as soon as I find somebody worth enough to post. Because I'm like, girl, how you find that? And she was like, yeah, I came across the woman's Facebook. I saw the wife. Last September, she had on her ring, but recently she took the ring off. So maybe they're going through a separation. I said, girl, how you find all of that? You got to join, ladies. You got to join. You'll be surprised. I'm not taking dating sites serious. If you are taking dating sites seriously in 2022, my condolences. Because, girl, that's a mess. It's a mess out here. It's a mess. A lot of men are on there playing games. They're scamming. It's like the shapeshifters playground. It's the F-boy. And then Tinder is like the F-boy playground. Hinge is like the player playground. Coffee and Bagel is the narcissist playground. Because, you know, the Coffee and Bagel, them the men that got the good jobs, you know? And so, nope, can't do it. If you go on a dating site in 2022, you are dumpster diving. And then you may find somebody. I'm not going to say you're not. I'm going to leave room for optimism, right? But you are definitely dumpster diving on these dating apps. Seriously. I'm going to tell you what to do. And it's to go out, put yourself out there, and do it the old-fashioned way. Meet people face to face. And even then, you got to still be careful. You got to do your work. You got to investigate. You got to do a background check. You got to check the Facebook. You got to cross-reference the name. You got to do your work, you know. But I'm going to tell you to go out, put yourself out there, go to a nice bar. I'm going to tell you to wear a dress in a sports bar, wear a skirt in a sports bar while everybody else is in their t-shirt and jeans, sis. And when you come out, you're not going to pay for anything, sis. That's what I'm going to tell you to do. Okay? I'm going to tell you to go to a nice established environment where you want to meet men that are on your level. Don't go to no hood spot. You stay out of the bodega, sis. That ain't going to help you. You need to go to a spot where men of your caliber are in there. You still got to be careful. And then if you're in Houston, you got to be careful when it comes to sex trafficking. If you're going to go to a hotel, I like to go to hotel bars. You don't go to nobody's room when you're in a hotel bar. You don't do that. You don't. You don't. And even when you go to the hotel bar, you gotta watch your back. You gotta watch your back. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna end this live, you guys. But yeah, if you go on these dating apps, it's dumpster diving. I feel like we're dumpster diving off the apps as well. But I mean, you're really dumpster diving when you go on the maps. You are. You just are. Listen, dust is gonna be everywhere. You can't escape it. You can't. Allergy season is around the corner. You're never going to be able to escape dust. It's always going to be an issue. It always is. Every time you go to the gas station, there's dust there. Every time you go to a hole in the wall club, there's going to be dust there. Anytime you go to the car wash, dust will be waiting for you. So dust is going to be everywhere. And I hate to say it, but Black women, oh my gosh, the nurses, okay, y'all really be bringing the hood to these luxury apartment buildings. And it's really getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. And we know it's y'all. Because we just be like, wait, how can y'all stop moving y'all's boyfriends into these hood? These luxury apartments, making them hood where we can hear rap music. We can hear him working on his rap career. Like, girl, you are in luxury. The hood, girl, it's east. Go east. But this is luxury. What are we doing? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm like, what is going on? Like, why are y'all bringing the hood to luxury? I don't understand. Leave your raggedy ass boyfriend at his mama's house. Why are you moving him in with you? And then want to funk up the place. Got the hallway smelling like weed. Got the elevator smelling like weed. He got his homeboys coming through to either, I don't know, drop off weed, pick it up. I don't know. But it's like, can you leave that in the hood? That's where it's supposed to be. It ain't supposed to be in the luxury apartment building. God, y'all know what I be talking about. Y'all know what the whole elevator smell like weed. The whole hallway smell like weed. We can hear him working on his rap career. And I'm just like, girl, this ain't it. You need to rethink some things. Like, what are we doing? And I know you tired too. I know they gotta be tired. You coming home, you a nurse, you just completed a 12-hour shift, and he in there still working on that rap career. Still working on it. And then you supplying his weed supply because you trying to help him be inspiration, trying to help him find his inspiration. Girl, the inspiration ain't there. And that's the problem. Just let it go. Let it go. That's all I got. Like, y'all, I be seeing some crazy stuff. I'm like, how? I mean, how are we here? So listen, leave your hood boyfriend at home or at his homeboy's basement. I don't know. But listen, Black women, part of leveling up is moving yourself away from that type of stuff. Don't move it with you. Okay. On that note, I'm gonna log out. I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I'm gonna get a lot but I'm being for real, y'all. I am being for real. I'm like, dang, why I feel like I'm dealing with the hood, and I could have sworn it said luxury when I moved in here. Like, what is going on? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's because, listen, Black women, listen, you doing well for yourself. We get it. But leave the hood, leave him in that. You know, he need to find his way out. You can't help him get up out of that. And then he gonna leave if he do get up out of that. So it is what it is. And I'm just tired of seeing it. I'm tired of smelling it. You know, I'm tired of smelling it. So on that note, I'm going to end this live. I don't know Sammy's TikTok. I don't know her name. I'm going to have to find it because I don't think I'm going to find it. I haven't seen one of her some time. So I'm going to have to find her name. But I'm going to log out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night. And I will see you guys in my next one. Oh, let me see. What is his TikTok? Because I got to give credit, y'all, to this man's TikTok. Thank him for bringing this video tonight because I do not want no copyrights. what is his name? I think it's like Abundantly Living or something like that. Oh, of course. And then y'all, his content is all about leveling up. Well, sir, you need to level up them pockets because you trying to get a 7 at a discount. Some ain't right with that. Maybe you need to get to like a 5, a 6 or something. I don't know. But his TikTok is called Improving by Abundance. I don't know what that means. Y'all tell me what that means. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night, and I will see you guys in my next one. I'm gonna be doing a video on Nicki Minaj. It will be on Patreon because I don't have time to be, duking with the Barbs. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the Barbs can relate. I feel like the Barbs are actually gonna agree with me. But I will go live and do it. And if the comments get out of pocket, then I'm gonna just put it back on Patreon. I'm probably still gonna put it on Patreon, but I'll go live and you will know about it ahead of time. Okay. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night. Please give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one.